It's Britney, bitch.
Hi guys, welcome back to my channel, or welcome to my channel. My name is Beth if you are new here, and I like to talk about music. I do want to apologize that Britney has gotten so pushed back. That was not my intention. I think I just bit off more than I could chew. I thank you for your patience if you've been waiting for more Britney. Yeah, today I'm kind of mixing it up, okay? I'm gonna be listening to Blackout. I just have really wanted to listen to this since a lot of people have said this is a standout album from her. I recently listened to Britney's first album, Baby One More Time, for the first time, and to be real with you, I really haven't gone back to that album. I think if I had grown up during the time that that album was released, I would have a totally different relationship with it, but today I'm very excited to be listening to Blackout. This is like, what, her third, fourth, fifth? This is her fifth album. The only song I know off this album is Piece of Me, and honestly, I'm a little bit fuzzy on it. Without further ado, let's get into the first track, Gimme More.
It's Britney, bitch.
Oh! Okay! Wait, I was not expecting this. This is really, I love the production. This is like, yeah. Okay. Ooh. Okay. This already feels super unique vocally. This really feels super cool vocally. I love this. And the production is right up my alley. I'm already really getting into this. Okay, bye. You know what this reminds me of? I mean, obviously this song came out like 20 years before the song I'm about to mention. But the song XS by Rina Sawayama has a very similar chorus. But, ooh, okay, all right. Oh. I don't know what I'm doing. I can't figure out when the more is coming. Oh, yeah. Yes. The sound effects. This is really, I don't even know. This is really interesting. Give me. I really didn't.
The legendary Miss Britney Spears. And you're gonna have to remove me.
Sir, who are you? The synth? Is that a synth? I don't know. That little outro. Yeah, the way it just fades out is, yeah. That was incredible. I really loved that. That was so interesting to me. That was very different, obviously, than Baby One More Time and that whole album. A lot more going on with the production. You know, I love a driving beat. And then she really did some experimental kind of funky things with the production toward the end. Some, you know, kind of spacey, science sound effects coming in there is what it sounded like to me. Shwoo! I don't know, but yeah, I mean, it was just a little bop, and I really loved the chorus, and I also really loved the verses. So I basically loved the entire song. The next one, Piece of Me, I do know that I've heard this before. I don't really remember it. Yes! Oh yeah! The experimental, oh. Oh, so she was getting into talking about fame and the detrimental effects of having your image posted everywhere and having people not respecting your privacy at all. Which, like, listen, some people get into the argument that a famous person who chose that career path basically accepted the terms and agreements when they signed up to be a part of that industry, which I get that argument because it's true to an extent, but at the same time, I think that celebrities deserve way more privacy than they get, and I don't think that just because you want a career in acting or singing, that means that you should suddenly have all your privacy stripped away. Wait, another day, another drama? That's a lyric from a Taylor Swift album, Reputation. Obviously, again, Reputation was way after this. But, like, there's connections that I'm making in my brain. You know, I do wonder how much has this album influenced current music? And I'm just not aware of it because I never listened to Britney Spears growing up. Oh, yeah. Miss, she's too big, now she's too thin. It doesn't matter how much she weighs. It doesn't matter what she looks like. There's always going to be someone commenting on her body and saying she looks too much like this or too much like that. That's, I mean, BS, and we all know it. You know, my heart goes out to Britney because not only did she have to deal with all of this stuff like she's mentioning in the song, but obviously she had to deal with her conservatorship for years and years and years. The mental toll that would take on a person is almost too much to imagine. It's too much to fathom. Oh, I forget it's coming. Oh. Whoa, I never processed the lyrics of this song. I always just kind of bopped to it. I wasn't listening to the lyrics, but these lyrics are actually really like deep and she's really unpacking a lot of things about fame. It's kind of like heartbreaking and it feels weird to bop to it because you're like, she's sharing a lot of pain here. Again, people will say, oh, she asked for it, she signed up for it, but like, just because you want a career in music doesn't mean you deserve to be treated like a zoo animal. God, okay, this is like a deep bop. Respect. You want a piece? Nope. God, okay, I just have such a new respect for this song after really listening to the lyrics. Because not only do I love this song production-wise, and I think it's like a bop, but it's also intense lyrically if you really listen to the lyrics. And she's expressing a lot of anger and frustration toward the industry, which she has every right to feel. Because the music industry is trash, and I'll say that, and I'll say that again. Like, obviously I love music, and I love artistry, but the music industry as a whole is not great. Oh my god. Okay. Oh my god. This is so good. This is so good. The production is so cool. Oh my gosh. Okay. That song is so good. I absolutely love that song, especially knowing the meaning now. Like, can we just talk about some of these lyrics? I'm Mrs. You Want a Piece of Me, trying and pissing me off. Well, get in line with the paparazzi who's flipping me off. Hoping I'll resort to starting havoc and end up settling in court. The paparazzi is trying to get a rise out of her. They are trying to make her react emotionally so that they can catch her in that moment and then try to like say that she's crazy. And it's so ridiculous. This is why I would not last a day in the spotlight when paparazzi like following me around. I react emotionally in a lot of situations. They're doing everything in their power, you know, pushing every button she has to try to get a rise out of her. I don't know, man. It's crazy. And it's crazy seeing it now with all the conservatorship nonsense. It's just crazy. On that note, let's get into Radar. I just was not expecting this. Toxic. Oh. The chorus? Oh my gosh. Oh. I'm a radar. This chorus, I swear. Yes! I love that.
I got my eye on you. I can't let you get away.
Okay, I'm not gonna lie. These lyrics are a little bit stalker vibes. There's a little bit of that going on, but you know, I get what she means. The chorus is like, this part. Whoa. I loved the chorus of that song so much. And the rest of it too, but the chorus was like the standout part for me. I'm not gonna lie, there were some questionable lyrics. Okay, there were a couple lines in there. I think she mentioned that she was gonna follow him and didn't care if that's what he wanted or not. But the next song is Break the Ice. And I am thinking about school and icebreakers and how we always had to learn each other's names.
It's been a while.
Oh, wait. I know this.
I kept you waiting.
Wait, I know this. I know this. I've heard this song before. I couldn't tell you where, but I've definitely heard this. And wow, this is another good one. This is so good. There's a little bit of an electronic vibe going on with the production. It's just a little bit different than I was anticipating. Yeah, the pre-chorus. Turn the lights on. What is happening? Oh. Another just really enjoyable one production-wise. And yeah, just kind of a fun pop song. Yeah, I really love the production of that song. I totally forgot it existed, to be honest with you. But I'm glad that I was reminded of it. What? Oh. What? The electronic little... Oh! Oh, that's cute. This is wholesome. A wholesome bop. We love to see it. Oh, I love the whispers. Oh, I like this. I'm just like... This pre-chorus, again, the pre-choruses. I really like that. What? The edge of... She's a fan of doing the repetitive bridges, and they're also catchy. I'm always singing along by the end of them. I love that. I love this. Yeah. Oh, Britney. That honestly has potential to be one of my favorites. I mean, I've loved all of these songs, but I really, really loved that one. I don't know. I really like the wholesome lyrics, okay? And I also just really loved all the melodies. I was just kind of enjoying myself the entire time. The next one, though, might not be quite as wholesome. It might be a little intense for me, all right? It's called Get Naked, I Got a Plan. The production and all of these songs is so good. And who's that guy? He keeps coming back. She's a fan of having random men in the back of her songs and not crediting them. And I'm like, who are these people? Who are you? Oh, oh, I actually really love that. Oh. What you wanted, baby. Like, I don't know how he sang that, but I love that. Okay. Oh. Is anyone just not a freak? Oh! Okay, we do need to talk about the production and the melodies. I am starting to understand why everyone says this is like a pop Bible. Like, the production and the melodies are so freaking good. I love his part. Oh. Oh. Okay, I figured out who the guy singing at the beginning is. He is the producer and one of the writers on this song. That makes sense. His part of the song is easily my favorite part of this song. I think the way he sings it is just very interesting and unique, and I just love the melody. She likes the whisper, kind of whisper singing. And the, like, that. Robot vibes. I'm not gonna lie, when I first heard someone other than Britney singing at the beginning, I was like, oh no. Because I'm not usually a fan of collabs. I'm not usually a huge fan of like people coming into songs and singing unless there's really a reason for it. Like, it really makes the song better. That's exactly what he did. The next one is Freak Show. I am thinking about Circus. What is up with this production? It's like immediately electronic production.
Tonight I'm about to mash, making other chicks so mad, about to shoot my ass. Take it up, freak show, freak show, oh my freak show, take it up, freak show. Me and my girls out together and grab us a couple boys.
Wow, that's cool. Oh, she's doing the experimental stuff she does at the end. Oh, I love this. I love this. You know, that was the first song that I didn't really care for. Up until the end of the song, I absolutely loved when she switched up the production and she brought in the kind of more experimental, like electronic sounding production.
Yeah, smash on the radio, bet I pinned it.
I'm so confused. Toy Soldier. This is so interesting. She's doing a lot of different things with her vocals. I like the verses. And that. Yeah, I don't know. With that one, I do think it'll have to grow on me. I did like the verses. But the next one is Hot as Ice, which, like, we broke the ice and now we're hot as ice, I guess, which is still cold. Oh. See, the production is so good. Ooh. Oh, I like this. Yeah. Ooh. Ooh. Oh, yes. I love this. Ooh, look. Oh. I absolutely loved that one. That really brought me back from the last two songs. Just so catchy and so fun. And productionally, that's not a word. Production-wise, I really loved that song yet again. I mean, honestly, the production on this album is really, really standing out. It's really good. The next one is Ooh Ooh Baby, which is kind of how I feel about some of these songs. I'm like, ooh, ooh, baby. She did not. I'm obsessed with that. I'm obsessed with that. Oh. Wait, this sounds almost exactly like another song, melody-wise, but I can't place it. I don't know.
Your voice is like music to my ears. Touch me and I come alive. I feel you deep inside.
Oh.
The more I taste.
Oh, okay. This song samples Happy Together by the Turtles, which I think is a song from a movie. Happy Together. What movie was Happy Together by the Turtles in, though? Oh my gosh, oh my gosh, oh my gosh. The song Happy Together by the Turtles was in the movie Freaky Friday, which if you saw my first reaction to Britney, to Baby One More Time, I mentioned that every time I think about the song Baby One More Time, I'm brought back to the scene in Freaky Friday where Jake sings that to whatever her name is. The fact that I can remember his name and not hers is interesting, but I'm always reminded of that scene, and that's just like such a full circle moment from my first reaction.
And now I hope you know that I'm your biggest fan. Feel you on my lips, I can feel you deep inside. And your arms finally breathe, wrap me up in all your love. Lay back and let me tell you what I'm thinking. 'Cause I like you.
I told you the repetitive bridge. That's so catchy. Ooh, okay. I really like that. I just said ooh. Ooh, ooh, baby. I really liked that one. I thought that was really catchy. Really catchy yet again. I thought the sample of that song was pretty cool too, and the verses definitely brought me back. Like, it was a very nostalgic melody to hear those verses again.
Are we ready?
No.
Are we ready?
No.
My body feels like an inferno, like I'm in a race and I'm taking a hurdle. You're small and taken, but you wanna see my body naked. I know that you're perfect love, you can get enough.
Oh. Kind of the whispery vocals again. Not the breathing again.
I love it, everything you do is so seductive.
It's catchy. The melodies again, the melodies. Alright, it wasn't a favorite. I did like a lot of the melodies, and I thought her whispery singing again was really cool. Why should I be sad? Are we getting sad? Random sad song, Brittany? Ooh, I like this. Stupid freaking things that you do. This is like, it's hard to comment on because I'm kind of just like grooving. This is very flowy. It's very like, this is the type of song that it's almost hard to differentiate what the verses and choruses are because it just all feels very flowy. It all feels very groovy or just kind of moving from one part to another very seamlessly. I enjoy music like that sometimes, so. The electronic. Brittany, let's go. Music in a show, as always. Stupid freaking. I love that. The stupid freaking things that you do. I really liked that one. I liked that it was kind of like a flowy, groovy song. You couldn't differentiate super well between anything. Like, it was just very much one the entire time, but it still kept me interested. I still really liked the sound of it. I also really loved the part where she was like, all the stupid freaking things that you do. That was like, might have been one of my favorite parts of the album. The next one Get back to you.
One and only Brittany.
He keeps coming.
You ready, B?
Whatever.
2, 3, 4.
I like that. This is so good. The little sound effects they do. The repetitive, catchy chorus. What is up with the electronic production? I love the production. That was another really catchy one, and once again, I really loved the production on that song. Really interesting, really unique, really different. Swing, like it kept making that very electronic sound effect. We are on the last track that I will be listening to, and that is Everybody. Oh, I know this song. Oh yeah, I know this song. I at least know the main hook of the song. I don't know that I know the entire song. I like the verses. Yeah, that one wasn't. Oh. That one wasn't one of my favorites, honestly. It was good. I enjoyed it. It just wasn't at the level of some of the other songs, in my personal opinion. But overall, I've really enjoyed this album. I can definitely see why some of you guys are saying it's like a pop Bible or like a great pop album. I definitely agree with that sentiment. I think there were a lot of songs that I really loved. The production really stood out to me. The melodies were really good. Just a lot of bops. A lot of fun. Yeah, I really enjoyed this. I can see like this album probably has inspired a lot of the music that I listen to today, and I just didn't really realize it because I had never heard the album. Like, I think Piece of Me is like next level. I do think that that's her best song off this album, at least on my first listen. Piece of Me just really stood out to me because of the lyrics and everything else. Like, the lyrics really stood out to me. I do wish I'd gotten a little bit more of that on this album, but that's just me being picky. I really like this album. Thank you guys for the suggestion. This is my album ranking. What are some of my favorites, some of my least favorites? Always open to change and evolve over time, and feel free to disagree with me. Thank you guys so much for watching. If you did make it to this point, feel free to like and subscribe if you're interested in supporting my channel, and I will see you guys in the next video. Bye.